Welcome to On the Edge with JP Devine from Central Maine Sunday. On the Edge with JP Devine audio is made possible by our subscribers like you. Thank you for listening and supporting local journalism in Central Maine. Now here's JP Devine.
On becoming Felix Unger, man works from sun to sun, but a woman's work is never done. Jean Parrish. That old trope has long been tossed and burned in history's dumpster, along with the better half and the little lady. Women are now combat engineers, cops, gangsters, pilots, judges, vice presidents, and even an occasional Kardashian. History, as usual, straightened it all out. The pants that men used to wear started hanging in all closets. She, my beloved, blessed with 2 degrees and 3 careers, is now sidelined, afflicted with troubled legs. You wouldn't know it if you sat beside her as I do, watching Jeopardy or the election results, while she waits the next spring to have work done. Her work now is mostly cerebral. When this English major, actress, dancer, and teacher fell into retirement, the household woman's work, always a fairy tale fable, fell on me, like the masonry on Hallowell's sidewalk. It requires a 12-hour dash that extends far into the twilight hours and requires paying attention if you don't want a new red shirt turning the white sheets pink. Oh, for a while, we hired a housekeeper to do the woman's work while I wrote 2 columns a week, chatted on the phone, Starbucked with friends, cooked, which I always loved, and shopped. Well, not so much. No longer at ease with having a housekeeper who house-kept with dozens of strangers in these troubled times, we freed her up and women's work became mine. As most of you know, the endless lists of women's work grows into a full-time program, as long as a receipt from CVS. With my mate tied to her desk, I girded my loins and set forth to do a woman's work. For the first 2 seasons of this, I made mistakes and fell into traps that women, since Eve in the garden, were aware of, and learned about pacing myself. In this time, there was much fumbling, cursing, and praying, and then something happened. My feminine side emerged. Yes, it did. I learned that I not only had inherited my mother's good looks and genes, but her work ethic. One day, armed with 2 new Christmas aprons, I began to wash our 2 dishes, 2 pots, and 2 forks by hand, skipping the dishwasher. I started smelling the laundry and smiling at the sweet-smelling items, the way the bald guy in the TV commercial does. I devised time-saving devices, writing 3 paragraphs of a column before sandwiching in the cleaning of 2 bathrooms, or dusting the living room and cleaning the fridge and the birdcage before bed. As the first 2 years slid off my plate, I realized that I had become Felix Unger of Neil Simon's The Odd Couple, with all of his insane passion for neatness. I started spraying the kitchen after cooking, vacuuming around my readers' feet, changing the birdcage 4 times a week, folding laundry neatly, using perfumed garbage bags and rearranging the closets and drawers. She has taken it all in with a smile. Except when I sit staring at her for a reaction as she samples bites of my latest eggplant lasagna. None of this is news to my feminine readers, so I'll just add 3 more things to this piece. Oh my God. Hold on a minute. My roast is burning.
Thanks for listening to On the Edge with JP Devine. On the Edge with JP Devine audio is made possible by our subscribers like you. Thank you for supporting local journalism in Central Maine.